This time, we're going to look at rule breaking. When we talk about rule breaking, we mean rule breaking as a creative thinking exercise, not just breaking rules for the fun of it. Think about rule breaking like this: deliberately challenging the rules and conventions of the space you're working in to stimulate your creativity. A powerful exercise to try next time you're stuck on something or need a fresh approach to a work challenge. So how does it work? In idea generation workshops, this is how we use the rule breaking exercise. Here's a fictional challenge to use as an example. Let's say I wanted to open my own coffee shop and I wanted it to be different, unique, a one-off, the talk of social media. If we use the rule-breaking exercise to inspire new ideas for a unique kind of coffee shop, it would work like this. First, we would do our homework to identify existing rules or conventions of the coffee shop space, thinking about what are the embedded practices or conventions of coffee shops. What are the unwritten rules that everyone else is following? Here's a couple of examples. I've just made them up, so they may or may not be true. For example, most coffee shops welcome anyone and everyone. Most coffee shops charge a premium for their specialist source, barista-made coffee, e.g. it's expensive. Most coffee shops are social spaces where people are encouraged to meet, connect and socialise. So, we've identified some rules. We would usually find more if we were doing this for real. Then, we would challenge one of these rules or conventions at a time. We would ask, what if we did the opposite to this rule? What new approaches or new ideas does this inspire? Here's a top tip for you. If you're using this exercise, whether on your own or in a group, it's important to focus on just one rule at a time. Exhaust the ideas from one rule, then move on to another one. If you try and challenge all the rules at once, it will not work. So, if we took the rule of most coffee shops are social spaces where people are encouraged to meet, connect and socialise, and if we looked at doing the opposite of this, we might start to think about separate spaces for individuals rather than a single social space, which might inspire an idea about a coffee shop that's made up of single-seater, soundproofed booths for individuals only. Interesting idea? Well, it's not important whether we think this example is a good idea for a new kind of coffee shop or not. What is important is that this demonstrates how we can inspire our creativity by challenging some of the rules and conventions of the space we're working in. Try it next time you're stuck or you need a fresh perspective on a challenge at work. Thank you. Happy rule breaking.